Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. So today was a little bit of a wild ride today, and it surprised me a little bit, and really the main reason was that I thought we were just going to be trading within this triangle right here until the Fed with the announcement tomorrow, and then we were either going to blast to the upside or the downside. So when we were trading right here, when we got back down to right around that 54.70 level, I took an iron condor trade using the 5500, 5505, and then I used the 5440 and the 5435. And once we broke through the support, we got stopped out instantly. Really no harm, no foul. But it really wasn't what I was anticipating. I thought we were going to just kind of go back and forth until the announcement tomorrow. But obviously, Mr. Market had something else in mind. So we came down to here. This triangle worked out to perfection, and I'm just going to move this here so you guys don't get confused, because this is really where the triangle started, and I pointed this out yesterday. So we came up. Here's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just come 6, and then we broke through it. So the thing is that what I was really looking for, and what I pointed out yesterday, was you want to get you the actual distance once it breaks. So if the easy trade was if it broke to the upside, go long. If it broke to the downside, go short. So we broke to the downside, and this is actually a measurement of this particular pattern. So you go to this low to this high. This is your measurement on it. This is right where we broke through it. And if I look up, this is the exact target. So this pattern worked out exactly how it should have. And really, the big thing is that the bears are just having a really, really tough time breaking through this 5400 level, the 5400, 5385. And until they do, we're still going to see, the bulls try higher, and the bears are obviously stepping in at resistance. So there's a pretty good battle going on right now. Today was the first round, and you got to give it to the bears. They got it. Tomorrow, I believe in the early minutes of this round, we're going to see the bears piling on again, because Microsoft actually came out with some pretty decent earnings, and they're tanking the stock. It's down like 26 points, or a little bit over 5%. So I know the spiders is trading at 540, so that's going to be about 25 points or so on the S&P, that if it opens up at these levels. So that's going to bring us back down to these levels here. And again, if it breaks, then the easiest way really to trade this market is very simple. Is if we break above the 5500, we really have to get above the 5515. That's that's the volatility trigger. If we get above it, then we're heading up to the 5583, 5600 level. If the bears can get through this support right here at right around that 5400, there is some support right here at the 5376, so you could get a head fake and then up. But really, we're looking at a move coming down to the 5300. That's really my downside target on it. So if the bears can get through this support, then we're coming down to 5300. If the bulls can get above this resistance, then we're heading up to the 5600. And that's really it. Everything else so far, you can see we're just playing ping pong back and forth. That you can make a lot of money trading these. You just have to trust that when you see the S&P go from 53.98 all the way up to 54.88, that you need to be shorting here, and then you got paid handsomely because we came right back down again. But in any case, tomorrow's the Fed meeting. I know really that's what everybody's going to be waiting for. If Powell cuts rates, which I think would shock some people, I don't think that's really the heavyweight focus is him cutting. But if he does, I mean, heck, we could see the S&P trading up at 5,600 by Thursday afternoon. If he leaves things unchanged and doesn't really, and just kind of gives a hint that it's going to be data dependent heading into the September where he may be doing a cut, we could see 5,300 in a heartbeat. So we were in a straddle trade with the spiders, and it's one of those things that I'm just holding on to right now, and I really, I want to just let this play out, honestly, because if we head up, then we're getting up to 5,600. If we go down, there's a good shot that we're going to be trading all the way down at the 5,350. There's some support, but more likely down to the 5,300. So that's really about it. I just wanted to give you a quick peek at what the software was doing today and how it went. So this is just a 15-minute chart. So you can see, even with this rally and this pop up here, this remained in a sell signal from this candle on. So that was right at this the 543. We could have rode it down all the way down to 538 when it made a real lot of money. I didn't get in that trade. You can see we got a sell signal on the Arun right here. So we are underneath. We did have one sell signal. There's no big volume pushes the entire day today, which had me kind of sitting on my hands. But in any case, you can see we got the Arun sell off. We are underneath the trend indicator. So if you just weight it to here and at 541, you're still making almost 3 points that on the downside, which you're going to, it's going to be depending on how many contracts you trade, anywhere from $500 to $1,000. So it's working pretty good. On the hourly chart, you can see we've been solid in a downtrend with the, you can tell by these pink dots here, and it has not stopped since this is going back on July 24th when it was triggered. Here is a sell trigger. So right here at this particular point, we're underneath the trend line. We got a sell signal and we got a Arun crossover. And from there, as I said, this is you got to move from 546 all the way down to the 537. So some pretty good, it's doing as I planned on it, and I'm going to continue to do it. We're going to look for swing trades. We're going to look for, some, quick day trades. But this is really what we're going to be doing with everything. So until tomorrow, after the, the Fed announcement, I'm not really quite sure what's going to be playing out. But with Microsoft missing, I'm not missing them, just tanking it. We may see some early weakness, but I wouldn't be too anxious to jump on the short side here. So especially if we get down to this to the 54 or 53.70, this is the spiders on it, because I believe this. And again, this is just me thinking out loud. It's not any technical reasoning, but with the Fed talking tomorrow at 2:15 or giving their decision, you're going to get some bears that are going to take profits or some bulls that are going to buy, hoping that he's going to do a cut. When we're up here, I think you're going to see bulls taking profits and bears trying to hold it down. So it's going to be one of those things. I think the early trading, if you're in the money on any trade, maybe take a little bit off on it, and then just kind of wait until after the Fed meeting. So with that, let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.